Thank you for joining me here this evening. The time is now 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be the most important stream in the history of this entire channel. We are about to see a high-end Category 4 Hurricane Helene slam Florida's Big Bend with over 20 feet of storm surge, damaging wind gusts up to 160 miles per hour, multiple feet of rain in spots, and more. This is going to be an incredibly serious and intense stream, so I hope that you guys will stick around for all of it. We already have a full-on tornado outbreak going in parts of Georgia right now. We have 7 tornado warnings with the tornado on the ground sweeping onto shore. But the big headline here is going to be this Eyewall that's about to make landfall officially in the Big Bend of Florida within the next hour or so. So we're going to watch this extremely, unbelievably closely here as this thing is going to pack a punch. Looking at the velocities with this thing, the velocities on Radar Omega are quite literally breaking. We are talking about gusts, again, over 160 miles per hour. This is going to be a devastating and historic storm for the Florida Big Bend, one that they have almost never seen before. Steady north wind in Panama City, I imagine, again, most of it's going to stay off to the east of you, which is good, but Panama City, you're definitely seeing some very heavy rain. You're under a flash flood warning, so stay alive, don't drive. Again, things are going to be much more intense further to the east here than they are currently in Panama City. We already have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of customers without power in parts of Florida, and it is only about to get severely worse from here. We do have 140 mile per hour sustained winds with this system on the new update. It has not quite come in yet, and again, we are talking gusts easily 165 to 170 miles per hour with this system. So again, this is going to be the most important stream in the history of this channel thus far, and again, it's going to be quite a serious stream as well. It's going to be a long stream. We have got a ton to talk about, an absolute ton. So again, this Eyewall is about to make landfall here over the next several minutes. Again, we are expecting a landfall between now and the next hour or so. In fact, I would go as far to say a landfall between now and the next 45 minutes or so. 500,000 people in Florida without power. I believe it, honestly. And you know what? Gooseman, you tune into the channel so much. You're here all the time. I think that this is a good time to make you a moderator. I think you've earned it at this point. So, congratulations. You're officially a part of the mod team. Again, there's really no major responsibilities. Just trying to make sure that the chat stays on topic and clean. But yeah, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Again, you've been here for a long time. You're here consistently. So, I'm just going to go ahead and add you to the mod team right now. So, anyway, again, this is about to make landfall here right in between all of our Radar Omega Cyclone ports, so we're going to have a perfect view of this thing as it happens. All the Stormchasers are in position. This is almost the exact same spot that this made landfall, or sorry, that Hurricane Idalia made landfall in last year. But this system is going to be much stronger than Idalia. Again, we're going to see more intense storm surge. We're going to see higher winds. We're going to see more tornadoes, stronger tornadoes, and more. What's up, B-Dog? So again, as you can see, the Eyewall is going to pack a punch with 160 to 170 mile an hour wind gusts with wherever it hits. And again, we're thinking right now that that is going to be somewhere near Taylor and Dixie counties. This is going to be nearing the Perry area where we see a landfall at. It's going to be probably near the Nuttall Rise area. And again, we've got ourselves Stormchasers all up and down this thing. So yeah, we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground. Again, we were just about to mention that here in Georgia. It is a water spout that swept on the shore, so we don't really have a debris signature. We did have a debris signature on a tornado just before stream in North Carolina, actually. Do we have a debris signature on this? Yeah, we don't. So again, this is a water spout that just swept on the shore according to weather spotters, so seek shelter immediately if you're in this area. Lowest floor of a sturdy building away from windows and in an interior room. We just got a new tornado warning for Ludowici. This is going to put us up to 8 tornado warnings now. That is going to, again, be a very dangerous storm. They're about to get over Highway 2584. Again, if you're in this area, seek shelter immediately. The Eyewall is supposed to make landfall near St. Mark's. Yeah, that is true. However, at the last second here, not at the last second, but over the last little while, it's looking like this thing's actually pushing a little bit further to the east than we were originally thinking. Where is St. Mark's at? So yeah, St. Mark's is right up here. Again, I think it's going to be just barely to the east of that. Again, I think St. Mark's is going to get hit by part of the Eyewall, but not the center of the Eyewall. I don't know, it could happen, though. It very well could. So, again, we'll probably see a landfall somewhere in between St. Mark's and Perry. Maybe we'll see it at St. Mark's. Who knows? Again, this thing's been taking all sorts of twists and turns over the last couple of hours here, and it's just been been strengthening so much. Again, as you can see, 140 mile per hour sustained winds. That is only 16 mile an hour sustained winds off of a Category 5 hurricane. You're really not going to be able to tell the difference between this and a Category 5 hurricane. And people living here in this area have never really experienced a storm this strong in their entire lives, probably, because it's been a long time since we've seen a storm this powerful hit this area. Obviously, we had Idalia, but this system, again, is much stronger than Idalia. Idalia was a Category 3 hurricane. We are getting close to a Category 5 hurricane with this. Again, this is an incredibly strong storm here, an unbelievably strong storm. This is also a very late-season hurricane. Usually, you're going to have to go a couple weeks into the past, most years, if you want to see something like this, but because of the record SSTs, the La Nina pattern that we're in, things are just chilling. They're just perfect conditions right now for hurricanes to strengthen rapidly and make landfall here in the Gulf like we have seen several times this year. So we're not going to bring these up too often because I don't think I have the copyright notice for them or anything, but Dark Island, Florida, this is a live look. Absolutely zero visibility. We can't really tell what's going on. I will say, whenever we could tell what was going on, it was looking like the storm surge was ramping up, and it was getting very, very windy out there. Again, these cameras are going to lose connection very, very soon. There's no way that they stay intact in a nearly Category 5 hurricane. This is going to be much more serious than the barrel stream, because this is going to be more intense. Actually, we didn't even have a barrel stream on this channel, so... Anyway, oh, you mean in terms of the amount of people watching? That'd be pretty cool, because we did have a stream whenever it reached Cat 5 intensity. But anyway, again, 8 tornado warnings now across portions of Georgia, and a confirmed tornado on the ground near Richmond Hill. A waterspout sweeping onto shore here, so hopefully, again, that's kind of letting up at this point. I did not mean to open up Cat Cup there. Let's force quit that. But anyway, again, we've got ourselves several storms that could be producing a tornado right now in Georgia, and again, if you're in any of these tornado warnings, you need to get on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, away from windows, and in an interior room. Again, just an absolute ton of tornado warnings right now across southeastern Georgia. Again, if you're in southeastern Georgia, there's almost a better chance than not that you're under a tornado warning right now, which is pretty crazy to think about. I don't know if I would bet that or not, Marvin. That's probably not a very smart bet to make, considering that right now on the radar we're estimating 170 mile an hour wind gusts, so it would probably be best if you were to delete that chat message. But yeah. And you bring up the live anemometer point. If you don't believe me on the radar imagery, we will see those gusts get recorded soon of that magnitude. So, good luck with that. In fact, I believe we've already had gusts recorded over that. Let's see here. Hurricane Helene's highest gust measurements. I'm not seeing any, like, official gust reports, but again, that's because it hasn't been on land yet. What's up, Levi? You'll be going to school, but still many schools will be out in my area. You're honestly shocked. Yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of wild that schools are getting out in Kentucky for a hurricane. I don't know if I've ever seen Kentucky schools get canceled for a hurricane. Alright, good luck, Levi. Hope you have fun. Again, this is going to be the craziest stream I've ever done, most likely, in terms of the severe weather threat. Again, this is going to be big. Watching from Tallahassee. If you're in Tallahassee, honestly, I would seriously hope that you got out of there already. If you're actually in Tallahassee, you're not just trolling. Again, I would seriously hope that you got out of there. But if you didn't, I mean, here you go. You're about to get the brunt of this system here. I guess you are a little ways inland, but you're still going to experience some extreme damaging winds. Again, hopefully the system goes just east of you, but it's going to be insane for you either way. And you're going to see some very serious winds. What's up, Jesse? So, again, some of our cyclone ports here, again, I'm only going to bring these up briefly so that we don't get, copyrighted or anything like that. I doubt we would, but, just in case. Again, they're showing some absolutely zero visibility conditions. We can't really tell what's going on at all in any of these cameras. Again, we've got surge sweeping on the shore here, but you can't see anything over this blinding rain. And again, this is going to get so much worse. Again, it's getting windy as well. You can see somewhat of that little brush there at the bottom of the screen. It's blowing around, but again, you can't really tell because of how windy it genuinely is. Wishing your power luck, yeah, it's going to have a hard battle to fight, but it would be even an even harder battle to fight if you were just, 75 miles eastward. So, we do have a new Storm Prediction Center update. The enhanced risk of severe weather for tornadoes remains in effect for parts of Florida, Georgia, South, and North Carolina for the rest of the night here. So, there you go. Again, very, very extreme storm right now. You're trying to take care of your neighbors and your grandparents. Yeah, I get that. Again, look at that little surge of wind there. Again, those are like 170 mile an hour wind gusts there in that little blob. Again, if we were just to measure right now, this will be a little bit inaccurate because we're a little ways from radar. But look at this, 160 mile an hour wind gusts. That's crazy. But again, we're expecting this to make landfall here within the next 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes or so. Again, it's very slow moving, but it's going to get there quicker than we'll believe. So, again, we already have a ton of outages here on the west coast of Florida. Not just on the west coast of Florida either. Really, the entire state of Florida has a good chunk of their folks without power right now. And again, it's only going to get much worse, especially in parts of Taylor and Dixie counties. Tomorrow looks interesting with another 10% tornado risk. Yeah, we will be doing post-coverage stream tomorrow, B-Dog and Gooseman. So, anyway. Again, we've got some extreme winds right now with this Eyewall. It's also going to lead to catastrophic flash flooding. A lot of these areas are already under flash flood warnings. And again, this is only going to tack on significantly to those rainfall totals. In fact, if we just look at the storm total precipitation, we can see that we have some areas on the coast that have already seen over 15 inches of rain, which is just ridiculous. And again, whenever this Eyewall comes in, it is only going to get much, much, much worse from here. Again, I'm expecting to see some flash flood emergencies tonight. Maybe not during the stream, but at some point tonight, I would almost bet money that we would have flash flood emergencies. Again, this is going to be an extreme, historic hurricane making landfall here. Again, we really have not had anything like this in recorded history make landfall in this exact region here. Again, this is going to be an extremely strong storm here. They are prepared, but again, they're not prepared for something like this. This is not the kind of area that usually gets hit by the big hurricane of the year. Again, last year it did, but the big hurricane of the year last year was not anything compared to this. Again, this is, honestly, this makes Idalia look like a little baby rain shower. This is honestly, again, the size of this storm is just massive. It is, again, about as close to a Category 5 hurricane as you get without actually having a Category 5. It is very serious. So, we do have 7 tornado warnings still in parts of Georgia. Again, southeast Georgia mainly. We're watching areas like Savannah. I know we've got Stormchaser 575 out there in Statesboro. He's just to the east of a tornado warning right now, so hopefully he's taking the proper precautions, staying safe. But again, he doesn't really need to shelter or anything at this point. But again, we'll be looking out for him. We do have a little storm approaching the Statesboro region that looks like it could be rotating a little bit. We could honestly see this turn into a tornado warning storm there. I have seen that Isaac is expected to be a hurricane, yes. But it's going to be one massive fish storm. There's no way that actually impacts anybody with any serious threats. So, anyway. Let's go back to the Eyewall here. Stormchaser 575, he tunes into the streams a lot. He lives in Statesboro, Georgia. So this is the Tallahassee radar again. This is going to be a pretty wild event here. An extremely wild event, in fact. And there we go. They just issued a massive flash flood warning. That is a giant flash flood warning. Wow. So that includes Dixie County, Franklin County, Gadsden County, Jefferson County, Lafayette County, Leon County, Madison County, Taylor County, and Wakulla counties in the Big Bend of Florida. Why is chat disconnected? The stream crash? Is my Wi-Fi out? Flash flood warning. Wow. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully everything's working. I think my stream crashed for a second or something. I don't know. Maybe it was just on my end. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Massive flash flood warning there in the Big Bend of Florida. Keep in mind, this is before the Eyewall even makes landfall. Again, whenever this Eyewall makes landfall, this is going to be devastating. Truly devastating. Attack on the storm surge, too. Gosh, it is going to be beastly. going to be an absolute monster. So we have a new tornado warning in effect for parts of Georgia and South Carolina here. Again, we got a rotating storm here near Isle of Hope approaching Savannah, Georgia. Seek shelter immediately. No crash? Alright. I couldn't tell if it was just on my end or not. It said chat disconnected, and that made me worried. So, anyway. Okay. So, again, a confirmed tornado/waterspout on the ground near Richmond Hill, Georgia. Seek shelter immediately. Getting pretty close to 1.6K. Honestly, that'd be awesome if we could hit that tonight. If you are new here, please be sure to like and subscribe. We do severe weather coverage and hurricane updates every day, pretty much on this channel here whenever necessary. So, again, I would really appreciate it. We are 8 subscribers away from 1,600, and if we could hit that tonight, that would honestly just make my entire night. Again, it's awesome to be able to provide coverage like this for people that need it. And again, if you guys like it and subscribe, again, it will help push the stream out into the algorithm. That's not just something that people say in this community to guilt you into subscribing. That is a true fact there. So, again, I can understand if you don't want to, but it really would help out the channel a lot, so I hope you'll at least consider it. It's close to a Category 5. It is. It's pretty close. When we hit 1.5K, that was like a few days ago, and we've gained like 100 subs since then. Over 100 subs since then, because the few days ago, we were at like 1470 or something, and now we're at 1590. Again, it's so close to a Category 5, though. It's so extremely close. And again, this part of Florida, I genuinely don't know if they've ever seen a storm this strong in recorded history, so, and that's why this is such a big deal here. Because, again, it's not uncommon for Florida to get, well, it is uncommon. It is very rare, actually, for Florida to get, hit by a Category 5 hurricane, but especially the Big Bend. It just doesn't happen very often. When am I going to get Super Chat set up? So I talked to my dad about that. He doesn't think it's a great idea, so unfortunately, probably not anytime soon. Again, I know a lot of people have asked to donate before, and that really does make me very happy. It makes me glad that you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, but unfortunately, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So, anyway. $2,000 by the end of the year. That's, honestly, that would be incredible. Again, I'm thinking more like 2,000 by my birthday, but wow, that ticked up a lot. 2,000 by the end of the year is probably a more, that's a more optimistic goal, but it would be really hard to reach. That one scan, what the heck? Alright, Mr. Storm is calling me. So we're gonna pick up here. I'm gonna make sure he knows that we're on live, but anyway. What's up?
Are you live right now?
I am currently live.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is it.
Yeah, what's up, Sai? So again, we are measuring gusts close to 170 miles right now with this system on radar, which is absolutely insane. Again, we are 16 mile an hour sustained winds off of a Category 5. You're not going to notice the difference between this and a Category 5. Really, 16 mile an hour sustained winds, you can't really hardly tell. But, again, we're going to see, like, a historic storm surge again. It's already starting to occur here, as we can see on some of our cyclone ports here. The rain is just dumping. You can't see anything on them anymore. Again, things are pretty much wipeout conditions right now in the Big Bend of Florida. Again, they already issued a flash flood warning, and it hasn't even made landfall yet. So things are about to get severely worse from here.
Dude, we definitely have Category 5 force wind gusts.
Oh, yeah, in terms of wind gusts, definitely. How many winds till Cat 5? 156 mile an hour sustained winds. And again, we're not going to get that sustained, but we will get gusts to that mark and well over it, actually. So, again, this is going to strengthen all the way up until landfall, it looks like.
When this makes landfall, is that going to be like, are we going to be able to tell how strong the sustained winds are? Like, I just want to know how strong exactly the sustained winds are, because I really want to, I'm just interested to see how close this thing is going to get to Cat 5.
it's gonna be so freaking close again. And honestly, like we are within such a small distance of a Category 5 that it is gonna be honestly impossible to tell. Again, the National Hurricane Center's labeled it as a Category 4, but there's honestly a very real chance that this does have Category 5 sustained winds. By the way, the winds are picking up a lot in Dark Island, Florida. Here, the camera is shaking around a ton. I would bet money that within 20 minutes this camera is no longer gonna be functioning.
Yeah. So they issued this is weird. The National Hurricane Center issued an update a little bit earlier. They did not post an update on their forecast homepage, but they did make an update statement at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. They said Helene is slightly stronger as its eye approaches the coast of Florida Big Bend region. A University of Florida Coastal Monitoring Program tower located on the Cedar Key recently reported a sustained wind of 55 miles per hour and a gust of 73. Clearwater Beach recently reported a water level of 5.7 feet above higher water, which is an approximation of inundation in that area. So it looks like we have some significant storm surge in Clearwater Beach.
Yeah. By the way, the National Hurricane Center has been doing updates every hour. That's why the little statement thing is there.
Okay.
And
Oh my gosh.
B Dog asked if I think this will be a retired storm. I definitely think it'll be a retired storm.
Oh yeah.
Supposed 939 millibars recorded earlier. Gosh.
Oh my goodness.
5.7 feet. Yeah, that's taller than me too, B Dog.
Yep. So right now this looks like a Category 5 on satellite. It really could be close to. So I hope there's a recon mission going on right now.
It is so close, dude.
Yeah. Dang. This thing is just. Yeah, so as of. What was this? There was a recon mission just a moment ago. They're in the storm right now.
Yeah, I
And they're
saw
finding
that.
some pressure around 940 millibars, which, if you looked at that from the GFS and say, you're a few days out from this thing making landfall, you'd probably estimate that this is a Category 4 hurricane. So, I mean, it's the numbers are lining up. But dang, this thing is just an absolute monster. I mean, satellite just looks ridiculous on this thing. Like, airborne, I mean, I think it's possible. This thing's really running out of time, but man, it's going to be close. And it's just really interesting to see what's going to happen with this.
By the way, B Dog, I think it's actually 150. Is it 157 or 156?
On what?
For it to be a Cat 5.
I think it's 155.
No, I.
Oh, no, it's 157.
I was gonna say,
Because
Rylan.
I remember,
Sorry, go ahead.
I just remember that Ian was 155, and I just remember hearing 2 miles per hour short of Category 5 sustained winds. So that's how it is at 5.
Okay, so it is 157. So
Look at the northwest eyewall of this thing. The lightning activity is crazy.
yeah. By the way, Rylan, a retired storm. Whenever we say a retired storm, it means they reuse actually names from different years. Again, they have like different lists and everything. This is list 4, as some people in chat may know. But whenever a storm gets retired, that means that name it made such an impactful landfall or something, or it broke so many records that they're not going to use that name anymore. They are putting it in retirement, similar to how they put like numbers into retirement actually for like baseball players. If there was like a really historic baseball player like Babe Ruth, like they'll put their number into retirement.
Yeah.
That actually is a pretty good analogy. I never even thought of that.
We have a horizontal blowing rain on Horseshoe Beach, Florida camp. I mean, the wind is so... Right now, you're getting gusts well over 100 miles per hour in Horseshoe Beach. So right now what's happening is the wind is moving... The wind is so strong, which we saw this during Ian. You know how Stormchasers and these big hurricanes, they have to wear goggles because the water droplets are literally like pellets that are flying at you because they move horizontally rather than vertically just because of how intensely strong the wind is.
I actually think out of all of the cameras right now, the Dark Island one is the most impressive. If you look at it, the camera is shaking around so
Yeah,
much you can't see any. Like, again, I bet money that within 20 minutes that thing will be gone. It's already starting to lag a little bit.
I just checked that. Yeah,
That's
the
insane.
Jenna Florida camp is getting rocked as well. It looks like there's really intense winds. There's
Yeah.
still power. Makes no sense, but the building that it's facing still has power. I don't know how.
Random Texan guy, literally all of them. Every single storm chaser known to man is at the landfall area pretty much right now. Again, obviously you've got. Oh,
Oh,
there's Hunter Hurley. Storm chaser Hunter Hurley in the chat. Let's go.
let's go! We got a legend in the chat.
Anyway, again, these are just the Radar Omega chasers that are at the landfall right now. As you can see, we've got Aaron J. Jack, Vince Welty, Connor Croft, Corey Gherkin, and Brandon Kopic. And again, there are tons, Brad Arnold as well, Caleb Beecham. There are tons more chasers out there. Those are just the ones on Radar Omega.
What are you seeing out there, Hunter?
Is Hunter chasing this?
I think he is. I think I asked him.
That's insane. Thank you for tuning in again. That's awesome.
That's huge, yeah. But if you need us, then we're definitely gonna keep you posted on everything that's happening statistically to this hurricane. We're just watching it in its last final moments before it makes landfall, just to see if it gets to Category 5. I mean, it just looks like a monster, dude. And the moisture pool is so impressive just as this thing makes landfall because we're seeing rain stretch as far up north as into southern Virginia. That's all because of the moisture return from the system. This is pulling a monstrous amount of moisture farther north, and the storm. It's like I feel like it's slowed down so much more than we expected it to. That the moisture has actually been pulled ahead of the storm. Like
I'm sorry to
almost.
interrupt you. I was just going to let everybody know. I've got to step out for a minute, but I'll be right back. So you can go ahead and take it from here.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I mean, it's just the reason why we're seeing rain so far north when this thing hasn't even made landfall is because the moisture return is huge. So it seems like everyone's in Perry right now, which seems to be the right move. All these major storm chasers. So I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna probably go south and head towards um, Dallas, Dallas Creek Landing, that kind of area. Looks like there's like a wildlife management area, so they're gonna probably head down south. But yeah, this thing is coming in quick.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to pick up a call.
Yeah, it's good.
So,
Yeah, so right now it looks like all the major storm chasers are in Perry.
yeah, and again, that's kind of the landfall spot where everybody was at for Adalia, too, actually, last year. I know I keep referencing Adalia, guys, but this is such. I mean, I am just literally getting deja vu from Adalia from this. I don't know about you, Mr. Storm, but this is like the exact same scenario, but worse.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember what radar imagery, what Adalia looked like as far as radar imagery goes, because I didn't have radar Omega back then, but, I mean, I can assume that with Adalia making landfall as a high in Cat 3, low in Cat 4, I mean, this probably feels the same, I mean, these towns are so familiar, like, I mean, even from just doing forecast updates on Adalia, these town names are really, familiar because this is almost the exact same area that was hit. I mean, Crawfordville, Perry. I mean, those cities and towns. We've talked about them in quite a few instances a few years ago.
Well, and also not just Adalia, but also Debbie recently. Debbie had almost this exact same area as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Debbie was a lot weaker of a storm than this, but it is, again, just a comparison based on location there. We do have a new tornado warning, by the way, in Georgia. This tornado warning is in effect for Dublin. Seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, away from windows, and in an interior room as soon as possible.
Ori had a pretty good view of some really intense winds, so I think that inner core is starting to come into play here just before that Eyewall. But it's really looking like the northern Eyewall is shaping up to become the front hit of the storm. But I mean, there's just a massive swath here of Category 4 hurricane force winds.
Again, I just keep going back to that dark island camera. That's probably the most insane view right now of this storm, honestly. Anywhere on the beach, anyway. Again, just look at that. The camera's getting rocked. You cannot see hardly anything. Again, it's so annoying, but obviously you can't expect to be able to see in a high-end Category 4 hurricane. But again, it is just such a beastly storm, and again, that is just now starting to get into the thick of it here. It's just now starting to get into the worst of the Eyewall here. Again, it is starting to shake around very, very heavily. I sincerely wish that we could see the ground right now, because I want to see like what the storm surge levels are at, but unfortunately we can't really see that from this view because of the rain. But again, it is just an insane view right now. You will not see this very often in this area, like ever. So
yeah, look at the amount of raindrops. It's just insane.
I know that area literally. We already have areas in the Panhandle that have seen over 15 inches of rain.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible.
And again, tack on the storm surge to that. I mean, this is just insane.
Exactly.
So again, I really want to keep going back to this Dark Island cam here, because this is where the worst of it is going to happen. This is going to be an area that sees some incredible sights here on this camera. It's going to be very interesting. Again, unfortunately, it's probably honestly going to get knocked out here very shortly. Again, it is shaking so hard at this point. Honestly, these cameras are really, really high quality to withstand a high-end Category 4 hurricane for this long. Honestly, W to Radar Omega, but that's insane.
Yeah. I mean, the winds could... I don't know what's attaching this thing, but winds could be so strong that it could just knock this thing out of wherever it's placed.
And, you know, I'm worried it's not set up high enough either. I think it's definitely going to get covered.
Yeah, and that storm surge could definitely take over that.
So I just realized, if you zoom in on that camera there's another one right next to it from Keaton Beach. You can see the wind a lot better. It is very clear, because it's under like a patio, I think, so there's not as much rain in the way. You can see trees shaking really heavy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Mitch West was at Keaton Beach for Dahlia.
Yeah, here's...
That's another similar... oh, wow, yeah, and you got two trees there that you can see how they're doing in the wind.
Dude, if those trees survive this, honestly, I will be pretty shocked.
I wish you could keep that up on stream without, like, copyright, so that we could see potentially if any of them fall, because I think that pine could definitely come down.
Yeah, Oh, wow.
Dude, it's wobbling. The whole thing is wobbling. That's gonna come down.
Oh, it's going down.
Oh my gosh, it looks like it's about to split. Like, it's going to go down.
Oh, dude. Oh, my gosh. That is not lasting too much longer.
The little palm tree is going to survive, but this tall pine tree is literally just going to go down. I'm keeping that up. I want to see that happen.
I think it's just because there's more surface area getting hit by the wind.
Yeah.
That's why bigger vehicles are more susceptible to high winds.
Yep. I know it's measuring about 973 millibars of pressure, which is equivalent to probably a high-end Cat 1, low-end Cat 2.
You know, on the radar, what of pressure?
973.
Oh. Right now on radar, I'm measuring gusts close to 160 miles an hour. I think it's at its peak right now. I don't think it's really going to strengthen anymore as it kind of makes landfall here. I think this is the peak of Helene here. And again, this thing is so strong. Just look at those winds absolutely ripping. How do the Villages, Florida look like? I know that city name. I believe that's further down to the south here. Yeah, so that area, honestly, at this point, you're probably past the worst of it. You're under a tornado watch, you're under a tropical storm warning for the rest of the night here, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as what you have been seeing. So again, things are probably starting to wind down there quite a bit.
Yeah, so it seems like we're getting those gusts of up to 160 like we expected. But sustained probably about 135 miles per hour at max, which it's just incredible. But I mean, this is a hurricane that's going to go down in the record books, and there's no doubt that this is going to be taken off of the names list.
Yeah. We had a guy in chat at the beginning of the stream who was like, because somebody was like, I can't believe this was a Cat 1 and it's already almost a Cat 5. And somebody was like, that's because it's not. They're all lying about this. I'd pay somebody, he was like, I'll pay somebody $100 if they can go out there and measure any gusts above 115 miles an hour. Well, I'm looking at this Keaton Beach cam right now. Look at the Keaton Beach cam right now. I think things are getting not at that level yet, but we're getting pretty darn close.
Let me see. Is it the one with the trees?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that thing is going to go down. Oh, my gosh. I'm actually interested to see, because I think there's water that's very, like, close. On the left-hand side of the screen there, I think there's water, so that would actually be an insane cam to look at, because you're going to get that tree down, but also the storm surge is really going to go up, so I think it could potentially reach that deck that you see in the the right-hand side of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I just said east.
You can't see anything on the Horseshoe Beach cam. What's up, Steven?
Yeah, like, I appreciate the fact that they're putting up cams for us to watch live. Oh my gosh, dude, oh wow, Keaton Beach cam. Like, I appreciate they're putting up cams, but you can't see anything just because there's water constantly being just attacked, like, thrown into the camera.
Yeah, for real. So right now at Keaton Beach, we're looking at about, estimated by radar, setting at about 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and again, we're expecting up to 140 eventually in that area, so we'll quickly see this pick up. Again, what I'm seeing right now definitely does not look like a 100-mile-an-hour wind gust, but keep in mind, those are just now starting to come in, and also, that is several thousand feet into the atmosphere there, so we'll see.
We're about to get an update from the Hurricane Hunters plane. Yeah, I think there's a recon mission that's ongoing, so I think this is the last chance for the storm to get to Category 5 status, and if it doesn't get to it by now, then I think it's going to settle out of Cat 4.
I really doubt it'll get to Category 5 status. I'm just being honest here. Again, it's still just absolutely insane. How do you look at the cameras like the one you're looking at? So this is an app called Radar Omega, available on iOS or Android. It costs $8.99, but it is highly worth it. This is the kind of stuff they use on like news channels. So
yeah. Trees literally holding on for dear life. Yeah, I mean, the only thing really keeping it up is its roots by now, and those roots are going to give out, so we'll probably see that thing get uprooted, and, I mean, from what I'm seeing, probably in the next 20 minutes or so, that thing will probably go down.
yeah.
Because honestly, the worst of the winds are pretty much ongoing.
Steven, you have to go to, this, where's it at? So, you have to go to where it says Cyclone Port Network on whenever you go to the settings, and then turn on Project Mesovort to turn it on.
And the new scan has, like, a huge glitch.
Dude, look at the Keaton Beach one, the one with the trees.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Wow.
I want that thing to go down.
What?
So that tornado in Georgia is not on the ground anymore, is it?
No, it was really just a water spout that swept on the shore, I think.
Oh. Because the observed warming is all the way into Georgetown.
So,
oh my gosh.
what?
Is it gonna... Oh, no way. Dude, it's so close to going.
The entire thing's shaking around. It's not just like it's the branches or anything.
Yeah, like the base and like the trunk is shaking, but the screen like whites out because of just the amount of rain and wind that's just being thrown into the camera.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's really picking up. Okay. I think we're really starting to
Yeah.
see landfall here.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is really it, guys.
So everybody just not tuning in, what you're watching right now is a high-end Category 4 hurricane slamming into the Big Bend of Florida. Again, this is a seriously dangerous system right now. A very, very strong hurricane that this area has really not seen very often in recorded history. Again, a lot of our cameras here are probably not going to make it through this. Oh, look at the tree! Look at the tree! Look at the tree!
Oh! Oh!
Ah, dude, it's not even shaking anymore as soon as I said that, though. Oh, dude. Oh,
No, it's
look!
not.
It's stirring
Oh!
around.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna snap. I don't even think it's gonna uproot.
Here we go.
Bro, look at the palm too. The little palm tree was shaking pretty good. So
Bro.
right now this eyewall is about 20. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the tree. Oh, oh my gosh.
Oh!
Dude. Dang.
Steven, this one's near Keaton Beach, Florida, the one that we're looking at.
Oh my gosh. That is insane. Guys, if you ever wondered what 130, 140, 150 mile an hour winds look like, that's what you got.
That's not even it, though. I'd say that's more like 100 at this point, because again, the radar right now is only estimating that that's around 105. So again, it's going to get worse than that too, and I think that's whenever this is really going to start to pick up and fall.
Yeah. So the eye wall is about 20 miles off the coast. I'm thinking we're probably going to see landfall in about half an hour.
Or less than that, honestly.
Yeah. I thought we were going to see landfall at like 8, but I was so off. This thing just sat on the coast of Florida for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Remember, we thought this was going to make landfall at like 6.
I don't think I said that, but all right, sure.
Really?
I don't. When did I say? I don't. I. When did I say that? I don't remember that.
Well, I said that I thought that it was going to make landfall at 6. I don't know what you said.
Whoa. Okay. Look at Springfield, Georgia. There's a supercell with a hook echo that's rotating pretty impressively. Again, you need to seek shelter if you're in this area. This is a tornado warning.
Oh, it's warned. Okay. Is that near Dublin?
It's near Rincon and Birds.
Birds. I can see it. Trying to find. Oh, I think I found it near Springfield.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah,
supercell.
that's a strong couple. Also, look at the one near Waterboro.
Let's see that.
It's warned right now. It's off the coast of, or it's on the coast, I should say, of South Carolina.
Yeah, I looked at this. The one near Walterboro here.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty tight and fairly strong.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that there.
Mobile says a huge wind gust coming. I would look at the Keaton Beach cam.
Yeah, I think it's going to pick up here very shortly.
Are you allowed to have it like in the corner of your screen or not really?
I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with like keeping it up the whole stream because I just don't want to I don't want to run into any problems, but I will bring it up every now and then.
All right.
Oh, Keaton Beach.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. once that thing falls, the viewers is gonna spike.
Yeah.
By the way, there are over 600,000 customers without power in Florida.
Wow. And again, that's before this even makes landfall.
Probably higher. I haven't refreshed.
So again,
Alright, so
the
651,000 customers and counting.
oh my gosh, look at Keaton Beach, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Part of that, balcony or whatever that is might come off.
I think it all depends on if the tree falls that way, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know which way the tree's gonna fall though, cause like the wind seems to be blowing in like every direction.
Random Texan guide, there are some outages in Georgia. It's not very many, but if we check here, the state outages right now in Georgia look to be around 30,000. So, considering it hasn't even made landfall yet, the fact that there's already 30,000 in Georgia is pretty darn impressive, honestly.
There's 11,000 in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's due to some of the tornadoes we had earlier today, so.
Yeah. I want to mention, Idaho actually is up in power outages because we do have a pretty intense wind event that's taking place out there. We have high wind warnings and blowing dust advisories.
Actually, it was a couple days ago as well. We had severe storms with gusts up to 70. I think that's why there's still outages there, because it was even worse.
Yeah, I didn't realize that now they're down to lake wind advisories, but speaking of wind advisories, you're under a wind advisory.
I was literally just about to say that, yeah. Yeah, so mine specifies northeast winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down, and a few power outages may result.
Yep.
Airborne, I'm assuming you have Radar Omega. What you have to do is go into the settings, go to where it says Cyclone Port Network on the left, click that, and then turn on Project Mesovort.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah, everyone is staying in Perry right now, just waiting for this beast to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at Corey Gherkin. Oh, wow. You know, time to time you should check out on him, because there's a big sign in front of him, and I think that's going to blow out soon.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to bring up the chasers at all on the stream, but I will bring it up on mobile.
Okay. Yeah, just keep an eye on him, because I do think that you can see some pretty wild stuff, because they're starting to get hit by the outer edge of this, or outer core of this hurricane.
Radar is now estimating gusts over 170 miles an hour here, just off the coast.
What?
Again, if those were sustained, this would easily be a Cat 5.
Yeah. So assuming that those gusts are 30 miles per hour higher than the sustained winds, we could have sustained winds at around 140 miles per hour now.
That's what the NHC is saying as well, so.
Yeah.
Steven, that's just a glitch that happens sometimes on Radar Omega. The warnings will disappear for whatever reason.
We also do have a 10% risk for tornadoes tomorrow in the Wilmington area.
And again, guys, that's a 10% risk within 25 miles of any given point. I know a lot of people think that just means that we have a 10% chance to see a tornado total. The chance that we see, actual tornadoes tomorrow anywhere in the country is 100%. But again, it's 10% within 25 miles of any given point. So each point in the 10% area has a 10% chance to see a tornado in that area, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of complicated, but I just want to make that clear, because a lot of people think that a 10% means, oh, there's only a 10% chance of a tornado today.
Yeah. Where are you seeing the 170 mile an hour winds? I'm getting up to 160.
You go to the black, there's on one of the rings.
It's in the black.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, that's I think that's where the scale max is out on
Oh, wow.
Omega. Let's see here. 179 is where it maxes out, so
Yeah. Yeah, right now we could have gusts approaching 125 miles per hour for some of our camps here.
Yeah, again, these are what, again, the National Hurricane Center said are unsurvivable conditions. So.
Yeah. I saw that one of the county sheriffs for some county in Florida said that they ordered people that stayed and didn't
The
evacuate.
arms, yeah, they have to write their information on their arms.
That is so creepy.
The only other time that they've said that is during Katrina.
Yeah. That shows you just how wild this thing is. I mean, you put together the storm surge and the winds, you can't survive. It's just impossible.
And dude, I'm really interested in what those winds are going to look like whenever they hit the camera. Because right now the camera's at, anywhere between 80 to 100 mile an hour gusts. But whenever this pocket of really, really high winds approaches, which again will be very soon, and it will likely hit that camera, it's going to be like double what we're seeing now. So again, at that point, we're likely going to see significant damage.
Yeah. Do you know what time in Eastern time 0 o'clock UTC is?
I want to say it's like 9 or 10.
Okay, because if it's 9, then as of 1 hour ago, Helene was a 942 millibar low.
Yeah, again, the lowest it officially got is like 938 or something, so.
Oh. I didn't realize it was so 940. Dude, the GFS has the thing all wrong. It has us at a 960 at the point where it's at now.
It's at like a 939, I think, exactly.
Yeah.
Or 940.
Look at X.
It's somewhere around 940. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We can actually measure the pressure on the cameras. I forgot about that.
Can.
So
I think I told you Perry was at like 978.
Yeah, so Keaton Beach is at 967, quickly dropping here as the Eyewall approaches.
It looks like Mitch is in Perry right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why all the tropical warnings keep disappearing for a second.
Well, just hoping that all our chasers stay safe, but this is really. Oops. Tallahassee and Cat 4 are the top trending topics on X.
That's not surprising, honestly.
Yeah. It's a huge headline right now.
So in the last 30 minutes in Keaton Beach, the pressure has dropped over 10 millibars in 30 minutes.
There's a 5-minute wait for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance ride in Disney World.
What? I really doubt that people are riding the Star Wars Ride of the Resistance. Well, I guess that's why there's a 5-minute wait. Dedoy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody's in that line right now, though, honestly, if I'm being completely frank with you. I don't know, I mean, the hurricane effects have passed that area, so maybe.
Yeah. There were these people riding in a speedboat in the storm surge in Taylor County with with this flag. I don't know what it says, but the Trump flag.
Oh. Pressure's at
Every now and then you'll see some pretty ridiculous stuff like that.
965 millibars in Keaton Beach.
Oh my gosh, I just found an insane video. I'm gonna send it to you.
Apparently there's another water spout sweeping on the shore, everybody. We have a new tornado warning This is weather spotters confirmed water spout moving on shore. If you're in Tybee Island, Savannah, Georgia, seek shelter immediately. And you've already been under a tornado warning, but you need to get to your safe spot. Water spout sweeping on shore as we speak here.
Alright, there's an insane video of rescues.
I see that,
underway,
yeah.
But in Fort Myers, as of 29 minutes ago, they said storm surge is decimating Lee County and Hurricane Helene hasn't made landfall yet. Fort Myers, Florida is underwater in all caps.
Fort Myers?
Yes.
Is underwater.
Underwater. It really does look like in the video. There's about 5 feet of water standing.
Is it the one you sent me, right?
No, it's a different one.
Oh.
And there are so many rescues that have already happened.
That video, what is that you sent me? That doesn't even look real almost.
Yeah, that's storm surge in the Skyway Bridge and Howard Franklin Bridge. They're both closed due to high winds and storm surge.
And that's in Tampa. That's not even anywhere near where the actual landfall's happening. I think I heard something about the Skyway Bridge. I think a viewer brought it up. So, anyway. Oh, Keaton Beach. The tree's about to fall.
What?
Oh, dude. This is the closest it's been.
Where is it? I can't find the Keaton Beach cam. No, I'm gonna miss it. Ah, that's Horseshoe Beach.
The pressure's dropping even more, 961 millibars.
Where is Keaton Beach? I can't find the Keaton.
You have to zoom in on the one that's next to the dark island. Zoom in, and Keaton Beach is right next to it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it's gonna go down.
It was even crazier a minute ago.
It's gonna fall. It just got shifted. The whole thing got shifted.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, look at the palm tree.
Dude, that's insane.
It's gonna go down. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, 86 viewers now. People really want to see this happen. Oh my gosh, 965 millibar pressure.
Ryan Hall has 165,000 people watching him. I don't know if he's ever had that much before.
What?
And Max Velocity is probably also breaking his personal record. He has 31,000 people watching him.
Wow. This thing is really, like, crazy. I'm glad I can cover this so I can remember it.
I know. This is insane.
The outflows from Hurricane Helene have completely enveloped the entire East Coast. Dude, the clouds I'm getting today are from Helene.
That's pretty cool.
Look at this. This is like Superstorm Sandy.
Okay, I think you're getting a little bit too excited here.
No, but like like the size of it, like just the amount of clouds it's producing seems like the same. That's insane, dude. Look at the image I just sent you.
Wow. Okay, that is honestly like Superstorm Sandy.
Yeah.
Literally the entire eastern half of the United States.
Alright, first reported death.
Really?
A sign fell onto a driver, and it killed him.
Wow. So that is unfortunate. The even more unfortunate thing, though, is that was before landfall. I cannot imagine what is about to happen here and how many people that left, either stayed behind, are about to get hurt so badly because of it.
That was 36 minutes ago. The videos that are out here are insane. half of someone's deck fell off of their house. I don't know where that's at, but oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm moving.
Fort Myers.
Arizona.
It has not made landfall yet. It is so close. Again, within the next 20 minutes here or so, it'll probably officially be at landfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been live for an hour, and it feels like we just started.
A random private jet is flying through Hurricane Helene.
That's insane.
That was 2 hours ago. It literally went through the eye. That's crazy.
That is wild. Oh, Keaton Beach!
Oh my gosh, it's gonna go down.
You can't even see anything.
Oh, dude, what? Just go down. Dude, have you seen that it's like shifted? Like, I feel like it's about to snap.
Oh my gosh, it's so close.
It's so close. Oh. I see where it's gonna snap. You see it's like bending over?
Yeah.
Just below like where the number of viewers is, that's the part that's gonna snap, I feel like. Okay, here we go. Dude, oh dude. Pressure is dropping.
Oh, and it's about, that Keaton Beach camera right now is about to get in on the worst of it. Right now it's at about 135 mile an hour gusts. It's about to get hit in the batch by like 155 mile an hour winds.
I think it's safe to say that this thing is probably like 5 minutes away from making landfall.
Oh, the tree!
Oh!
Okay.
Dude. That's going down. Oh my god!
Oh, did that lightning, bro. The palm tree, look at the palm tree, look at the palm tree.
Oh my gosh. The lightning jump scared me so bad.
Yo!
Dude, it's shaking! The whole thing! Oh!
Oh,
Look at the tree! Beach.
I know, I'm on it.
It's gonna go down in like 5 minutes. Any second, really. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's about to snap. You can see the look, you can see the leaves on it. Like, you couldn't see that before. It's literally gonna snap.
Dude, look at the Dark Island camera right next to it. The one right next to it. It's wild.
Oh, wow. Look at Steinhatchee, Florida.
Dude, Horseshoe Beach, there's some sort of debris on the camera. I don't know what that is. If you look at it, there's some sort of debris. Oh, you can see water rushing in, too. You can see the surge. You can barely see it. The rain is so heavy, but you can see the surge rushing in.
Okay, I see, like, a trash bag.
Yeah, but if you look so closely at the bottom, you can see surge rushing in.
I see water. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Everything's going down at once. Oh, the tree. Oh, my gosh. It's going to happen. This is it. It's making landfall. This is it, folks.
I like how you're acting like we're literally inside of the hurricane right now.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see this stuff. Oh, dude. It's gonna go down. The Horseshoe Beach camp looks so impressive right now. That's probably about 1 foot surge. I don't know how to tell though.
I think it's pretty much making landfall right now, or it's so close. At least. Pressure's at 963, still rapidly dropping.
Yeah.
It's gone down 46 millibars in the last 24 hours. What's up, Sean?
This is rapid intensification.
Oh my gosh, the surge is getting so bad on the Horseshoe Beach one.
Oh, wow.
It's filling up.
It's going... Oh, what? It literally just went, like, completely over the, trash bag or whatever.
I don't think that's a trash bag. That's like a rock or something. If that was a trash bag, that would be gone.
Hold on. Did you see that tree that, like, floated by?
Yeah, I saw that, like a branch or something.
There was something huge that just floated in the water.
That is definitely not... That's definitely a rock.
That's a rock?
Think about it. If that was a trash bag, do you think it would still be sitting there in 150 mile an hour? What is that? Look at that. What is that?
Oh, that's a branch. It's a limb. You can see it bobbing up and down. Oh, it hit the rock.
The surge is getting so high.
Look at the winds, though. Look at the winds. Oh my
Look at Horseshoe Beach. Horseshoe Beach.
I know. The surge just went up in like 5 seconds.
Or Keaton Beach, I meant, the tree.
100 viewers on that. 100 viewers on both. The rock is almost completely submerged. Oh my gosh, Horseshoe Beach, the winds, and the surge. Oh, the rock
100 viewers on all of them.
Oh my gosh. Lightning flash, this is the Eyewall. This is insane, dude. That is incredible how high that surge got in that amount of time.
I can only imagine it's going to get worse. I think this will be the first camera that we lose.
This is what we were talking about, guys. 20-foot storm surge. I believe both of these cams are in the 20-foot zone, aren't they?
I think so. This one definitely is. And honestly, I don't even remember how high this was. I want to say this was like a cliff or something. Let me go back. Back in time.
This is what we were expecting. This is what 20-foot storm surge, the beginning of it, looks like. You get, multiple inches of rain, of water that just rises in a very short amount of time, and eventually, in just an hour, you can have a few feet of water that come up. Oh my gosh, Horseshoe Beach, you can't see anything. You can't see anything, dude. It's about to get knocked down.
Keaton Beach is at 959 millibars, by the way. 13 millibar drop in the last 30 minutes.
It's now sub 960. So, when you look at the GFS, then you're probably thinking that's a Category 3 hurricane. So now we've got major hurricane pressure in Keaton Beach, and that's going to go down even further, which is incredible, but you can't see anything on the Horseshoe Beach.
There's another, branch coming in or something. There's so many... I really think this Horseshoe Beach cam was on a cliff, I think. I think this is a lot more surge than we think it is.
So this could be like... Oh, wow. Oh, Keaton Beach. It got really intense for a point. The tree started bending a lot.
There's another branch coming in on the Horseshoe Beach.
I saw that, yeah.
Floating away.
It's like a debris, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Debris flow.
Yeah.
Or something, yeah.
Like plug? I don't know.
Yeah, this was a... What is this? This was freaking... I'm watching a video from a Dahlia from this same camera last year. I thought it was a new video.
The rock just got submerged by a wave, and now you can't even see it.
And yeah, this is on a hill. This camera is on a hill as well, so this is several feet. Oh, the rock's gone, yeah.
The rock is submerged.
That branch is just floating back and forth.
Yeah. Well, it's getting absolutely rocked. Technical landfall is when the eye passes over land, isn't it?
I think so.
We are so close. Next scan should have, oh wow, big wave. Next scan should have part of the eye barely reaching the coastline, but right now the eye wall is on the
Dude,
coast.
look at how that
That's
surge is
good.
tacking up at Horseshoe Beach. Look at how much higher it's getting. We were looking at this 5 minutes ago. You could see the rocks so clearly, and now it's fully submerged.
Every wave, it's insane. This is on a hill, so we're probably experiencing at least 5 feet of storm surge.
I think it's beyond that at this point.
The wind. Oh my goodness. It just looks
Yeah.
like white lines.
I think there are genuinely so many tropical-based warnings right now that keeps glitching out. I think that's why it keeps disappearing like that. It's because there's just so many, it's glitching it out.
I'm not putting the tropical warnings on because it fills up the screen so much.
It really does. It makes it so laggy.
And honestly, everyone knows like that they're under a hurricane warning.
Yeah.
Now the rock is 100% submerged.
It's not going to peak back out anymore either.
We're probably not going to see that rock for a few days. Well, not a few days, but at least 12 hours.
A few days is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why I said a few days, but imagine that rock just gets swept away. I mean, maybe. That thing's gonna be a warrior. If that pine tree doesn't go down, that thing is gonna be...
With every hurricane, there's always something. With Idalia, it was the shed. With Debbie, it was the bench. With this one, it's that tree. There's always something that the cameras catch that you're like, will it break? Will it survive? We'll find out next time.
Yeah. With Ian, it was the 20-foot storm surge. Remember? And, what was it? It was like Fort Myers. Oh my gosh, both cams just like got increasingly insane. Oh, Keene Beach.
Yeah,
dude.
that tree is going down.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. It's looking as bad as Horseshoe Beach. By the way, Horseshoe Beach, the water, at this rate, the water is going to be over the cam in probably...
Look at how much debris flow is flowing through there. It's not just like one or two branches. There's like cardboard or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there could be pieces of houses that are just floating.
There's 200 people watching that one as well on Right Romego.
Yeah. Let's get 200 people watching in here, guys.
Let's do it. It's never happened, but
I think the only reason why we're not getting that good viewership is because
literally everybody's live.
Yeah. Even the minor channels are live. Like, this is crazy. Oh my goodness.
So in Perry, where a lot of our Stormchasers are located, they're really starting to get in on some hurricane force conditions. They're at about 120-mile-an-hour gusts, and again, it shows if you look at literally any of their feeds right now, especially Caleb Beecham's got a really good one, and Corey Gherkin. You saw Bark. Apparently, Bark flew off the tree.
Oh, wow. Bro, he's looking at both cams. It just... Ryan Hollyo's up to 175,000 watchers.
How?
I don't know. I think that's more than March 31st.
That's way more, because I remember that was the first time I tuned into him was March 31st. He had like 120,000 people watching, and I was like, no way. And now...
If he cracks 200,000, he is back in business. This is easily one of his most successful streams ever.
I feel like on Elkhorn he had like 150,000 or 160,000. I don't remember exactly, but okay, this thing is now, the Eyewall is now it's now pretty much making landfall.
Alright, so we are basically at landfall, huge debris, still can't find the word.
I know what you
flow.
mean. Yeah.
Huge debris flow on the Horseshoe Beach cam. And just we're waiting until that pine tree finally goes down, which it's putting up a great fight, but we're pretty confident it's gonna go down. It's just taking its last breaths. It's in the worst of it now.
I'm gonna say something so wild right now. I think the tree's gonna survive. I have faith in it. Oh crap. Okay, maybe I should change my mind.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Uh,
Oh wow.
why is there
It's
so
just
much
wiped out the camera.
lightning?
Are you sure about that, Davis?
Um, you know what?
Are you sure about that?
I'm sticking with my position. You can call me crazy. That thing's gonna survive. Okay. Okay, it is getting really strong. Of course, as soon as I say something stupid, it gets that strong.
Oh my gosh. Why did help the camera?
I think it's gonna survive.
I kind of agree with you, to be honest. The fact that it survived this long is actually pretty wild. It's gonna fall, though. If it falls, it's gonna fall in the next, 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's been pushed so far to the left side of the screen.
Yeah.
It's almost gonna go down, dude.
Look at Horseshoe Beach. The water is almost up to the camera now. There's so much debris
I
in there as
know.
well. There's like sticks or something.
That's gotta be like 10-foot storm surge.
Oh, at least.
Oh, look at Keene Beach. Just keep your eyes on it. If you, on mobile, have both of them pulled up at the same time. It's just a sight to see. Oh, the camera, dude, the camera got shifted.
We're now at 9:56.
The Keene Beach
9:55.
camera, the Keene Beach camera literally just got shifted by the winds. How is that tree surviving? That's insane. 9:54.
Oh, wow.
How is it surviving, dude? It's literally going through gusts that are likely at 150 miles per hour.
Again, if you're just now tuning in, we are watching Hurricane Helene officially make landfall as a high-end Category 4 hurricane, and we are watching this tree being a
Survive.
trooper. I don't know how that's genuinely even possible. Again, we know a ton of trees are falling because we keep seeing those branches and stuff flow through on our other camera, but this one tree is just a trooper. We can't even see the other tree at this point. It's
Oh yeah, I'm a little worried that the little palm tree is not there anymore. I'm gonna remember this tree for the rest of my life if he makes it. He's a warrior.
You guys called me crazy, but that thing's gonna make it.
It's put up a massive fight, and I'm rooting for it right now.
Dude, Horseshoe Beach, that water,
It's
it's actually
I
about to
know,
submerge the camera.
and that camera's on a cliff. Is that like 20 feet of storm surge? It just went static. It looks like it's going static. Oh, Keene Beach. I don't know if we're gonna even be able to tell if it's down or not. It's just gonna look like static. Oh, a massive wave just got on Horseshoe Beach.
Imagine the
I
camera
can't-
goes out before the tree does. That'd be kind of funny.
You can. Oh, dude,
I'm gonna have to ask Raider Omega what kind of cameras they're using that can survive and have, mind you, full internet connectivity in a high-end Category 4 hurricane.
That's what I'm saying too.
There's so much debris in that, bro. I'm scared to see what some of these communities look like, seeing how much debris there is flying all over the place.
A cardboard box just floated away. Bro, the aftermath of this, this is actually sad though, because this is all cool stuff, and, it's fun to look at the storm surge. Oh, and the Keene Beach cam finally glitched out. It's cool and exciting to see all this stuff, but then at the end of the day, you realize that the communities that are going to be, that are being hit by the system, when these waters recede, you're going to have devastation.
How in the okay, I'm sorry. I know you were again. I agree with everything you're saying. It's gonna be obviously this is really sad for everybody that this impacts. But can we just take a moment to say, how did the camera that was mounted go out before the freaking tree fell over?
I don't know.
Maybe it just lost
Well,
connection,
now
but something happened.
fish was lost to cam, so I think the cam just got flown out. Alright, yep, it's blocked out. So, we officially have no longer any connection to Keaton Beach. So we don't know if that tree's gonna make it or not. So
We are now at 725,000 customers in Florida without power. We have got 30,000, almost 31,000 customers in Georgia without power. 12,000 customers in North Carolina without power, 6,000 in South Carolina without power. Again, if you're just now tuning in, please like and subscribe. This is a devastating landfall here. Also, we lost another cam. They're dropping like flies. Dark Island now out.
dang it, dude.
Those two cameras got knocked out at the same time. They're in like the same spot.
They're yellow, which means that they're gone.
Yeah. Also, the Horseshoe Beach. The surge is almost over the camera here.
That we're about to lose another camera. I don't think I've ever seen a hurricane knock out every camera.
Well, they have ones like west of the Eyewall, and the ones that are west of the Eyewall will survive pretty easily, I think.
Yeah, those will definitely survive.
Oh, wait, the Dark Island one. Nope. I thought it was back. I got trolled. It popped up with like the box, and I thought it was back, but it's not. It's just a black screen.
Oh, wow, look at Steinhatchee, Florida. The camera's shaking a lot, and there's debris all over the sand.
Oh, it's green again. It's trying to come back so hard, but it's not going to. There's no way.
It is green again. Dark Island, but Keaton Beach is gone for good.
No, yeah, we're not getting that back. I've kind of accepted that. There's no way.
So the lowest pressure we got in 30 minutes, the pressure fell 11.18 millibars.
At one point, it was like a 15 millibar drop in 30 minutes almost. So
That's wild.
I need to know if that tree fell or not, because I don't think it did. I really don't.
I want to see that. I want to see. I'm rooting for the palm tree, dude. The little palm tree is gonna make it through.
Oh, Dark Island, no. I thought it came back, but again, it's just the black screen.
Oh, it's trying to reconnect.
I don't think the tree did fall in the camera, because it went out while we still saw the tree, random Texan guy.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the surge! Horseshoe Beach!
Let's see. I can't even. I have to look at like every camera.
Oh, what is that? There's like a... Sorry, that was so loud, but there's like a massive branch that just flowed through.
Really?
Oh, huge waves coming. We are at like 15 feet storm surge. At least 10 feet. So many branches. So many branches.
Look at dude, this is probably like just about 2 feet under the camera.
Look at all that. The entire water is contaminated and debris.
It literally just did you see that? How it looked like it was just lifting?
Okay, this is a big update. The pressure is now rising again in Horseshoe Beach because the storm's mostly passed, so this is probably just about as bad as the surge is going to get.
Wow.
Dude, we have 170 people in the Dark Island cam. The one that's knocked out, there's 170 people trying to reconnect to it.
Eyewall, the extremely dangerous Category 4 Helene beginning to move ashore along the Florida coast of the Big Bend. 10 p.m. EDT position update. Wow. Yeah, these are definitely in the 20-foot zone. Oh. Look at the wave! A massive wave just brought like another couple of inches of storm surge.
Apparently we are up to 3 fatalities. I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says 1 fatality, and then it has 3 in brackets. So I don't know what that's.
I can confirm that there's at least 1 because of the person that was in the car with the sign that fell on top of it.
Yeah, maybe that means potentially 3. I don't know.
I mean, we're easily gonna get over 3, but...
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at
I'm saying, like, maybe they think that there's, like, 2 that are in question right now.
Yeah.
We've said it, like, 100 times now, but at this point it actually is making landfall.
Yeah. So,
there was a wreck.
One for the...
Okay, so apparently there was a wreck, and that caused 2 more.
Oh.
Or 3 plus 1. I don't know if we're at 4 or 3, but I think we're at 4.
Yeah. Already, 4 fatalities that just made landfall. I'm afraid Fort Myers is going to have a lot of fatalities from just the video that I saw.
Yeah.
Storm hit a house in St. Petersburg.
Sadly, that's probably not even the craziest thing. We're now up to over 750,000 outages in Florida.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just found like the scariest video imaginable of storm surge in your house.
Horseshoe Beach, storm surge just rose like a good quarter of a foot.
It's going up.
As we're watching it.
It literally looks like the water is just rising.
You remember that rock?
Yeah, I just was about to say...
I haven't seen that rock for a heck of a long time.
I want to know what happened to the tree.
I know, and we're probably not going to find out, unfortunately.
Yeah. Imagine it just reconnects while the storm ends. It'll reconnect like randomly tomorrow morning. We'll just find the whole area just swept away and the trees just snapped.
Dude, the Dark Island one is trying to reconnect so hard. I don't know why maybe there was like an outage or something, but I don't think the camera actually like got knocked over or something. I think it was connectivity related because it keeps trying to get back on.
The Key and Beach cam, when it reconnects, it's probably gonna have like the tree snapped, fallen onto the little palm tree. The deck is gonna be like ripped out of the house. Oh, look at all the debris.
I saw it, yeah.
You see the palm leaf that just like flew by?
Yeah, you know what? I have more faith in that tree than you do. I think it survived.
Yeah, I mean, these winds though are... Whoa, a whole tree just like... We've had like countless trees just casually float by on this camera.
For real.
Another big wave just came in. I think we got another few inches of storm surge. This camera is just a warrior right now. This is actually probably the worst storm surge that all across Florida. Okay, I just found the creepiest video of power flashes.
Sadly, though, it's probably not the worst, actually.
Yeah.
Probably a little further west is where that would be.
Is it okay if I, like, fill your Discord DMs with me of, like, videos? Because I'm finding a ton of stuff that, like, you need to see.
Send me all the craziest stuff, and then after, like, tomorrow, I'll watch it all.
Okay. This stuff is just absolutely insane, what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. You missed the rock. I missed the rock. It's not coming back anytime soon, though. Unfortunately. Rip rock. Moment of silence for the rock. Mark Payton is live inside of this thing right now.
Yeah, he was on the news, and his video... He does some pretty ridiculous stuff, and he calls himself Mr. America, because he...
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, Never really gone on the news for it, but today I saw a video on X that has like 600,000 views of him doing it in front of storm surge.
Ryan Hall's up to 178,000 watching. I think this is his peak. This is where it
Wow.
peaks.
This is just a incredible. Oh wow, Caleb. Oh wow. Dude, look at Caleb. Oh my gosh. Dude, Ryan's laughing because Caleb's like.
Uh-oh. I think my Wi-Fi just cut out. Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, I think my Wi-Fi cut out.
Oh.
Nothing was loading for a second. I don't know why it cut out. It was so random. It was like for half a second. Yeah, that was a different stream. Armored. That was a stream from earlier today. Guys, we're 3 subscribers away from 1,600. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, do so.
Yeah. It'll really help us out, draw more attention to the stream. So yeah, go down there and subscribe to the channel.
But yeah, it's the same thumbnail, so. We have a tornado warning all the way into Virginia.
Okay. A wave just splashed onto the camera at Horseshoe Beach. It hit the camera, so now the storms are just up to the camera. Dude, there's like a piece of a street sign that's like going. What?
Wow.
Dark Island is trying so hard.
I know. It's not gonna reconnect though. There's no way.
Dude, that storm surge though is crazy.
Yeah. Bro, I want to know about the stupid tree. I want to know so badly what happened. What was the fate of the tree?
Connor Croft. 776 viewers right now. Oh no. He
What?
just fell.
He fell?
He fell and was getting literally dragged on the grass. I'm not even kidding. He literally did like a knee slide soccer celebration on the grass. He
Bro.
literally looks. If we tried to stand in those winds, we would literally get thrown away. Look at that! Do you see that? And they're literally behind a building and they're still getting winds like that.
Dude, why did none of the cameras look that crazy? Because the winds are weaker here.
Bro, you can literally, all you hear is just them screaming like, yeah, we're in it, baby! $180,000 watching.
Dude.
Well, technically 179,712, but if you want to round up, then, I guess.
Be my guest is crazy.
Oh my gosh, this is one heck of a hurricane, guys. I want to watch these Stormchasers because they look like they're having a really fun time.
I know.
So getting insane footage. Like, this is my dream to be able to chase a hurricane. I've always just, like, watched hurricane chase videos and just, like, always dying to want to be able to experience it. Oh, wow, so Brandon Kopic's at a store that it's being torn apart.
Wow.
Yeah, Connor Croft has probably the most insane view right now. It honestly looks like that famous Stormchaser video of Irma.
Are you talking about Jim Cantori?
No, it was like Simon the Storm Rider.
Oh.
You like remember the video where like he was in Irma's hurricane for? Oh no!
By the way, everybody, new tornado warning for the west side of Savannah, Georgia. Seek shelter immediately.
Oh my gosh! Power flashes right next to them. What are they doing?
Holy crap.
What are they doing? Do you see the power flashes? They gotta get their.
Oh, Dark Island is back. Wait, what?
No way!
It made it.
Dark Island is not with us once again.
Doesn't even matter though, because the tree camera's out, so.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Dark Island is back. You can't tell what's out there, but it seemed like that building across the street has lost power. The street lights are still on, which I don't think matters or anything, but I think there's a lot of debris on the ground on the wall.
Oh, Max just hit 400,000 subs.
Oh, wow.
He only hit 100,000 like 3 months ago.
Dang. Riley is on his game right now.
No, Helene will not reach a Category 5 moon pie. This is, again, at this point, it's now making landfall, so it's not going to strengthen any more. In fact, it's already weakening very slightly. So it will not hit Category 5 intensity.
The minimum pressure right now is 939 millibars. Max sustained winds at 140 miles per hour.
It's literally so close.
It got very close. 15 miles per hour off.
That's like as close as you get, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Connor Croft is doing something that's stupid, dangerous, but looks like a heck ton of fun.
Don't try that at home moment. Okay, we're at almost 800,000 outages in Florida now.
Yeah, that is gonna go up just a lot.
New tornado warning, by the way, for Tillman, Georgia. Seek shelter immediately. It's an extension.
Look at the Horseshoe Beach cam. The storm surge is now pretty much up to there.
Yeah, I saw. By the way, guys, even though the system has made landfall, and most of the impacts are going to start to weaken out, things are going to get a little less crazy. We're going to see tornado warnings all night long. There's probably not going to be a single period tonight where we don't have any tornado warnings. Like right now, we have 4, and for most of the stream, it's actually been higher than that. We're going to have tornado warnings all night long, so I know there's going to be people that ask me to go live for almost every single one. It's not going to work out, I'm sorry. But again, we are going to see them for the rest of the night, so just be aware there if you're on the East Coast, obviously.
I'm just gonna watch Connor Croft.
Yeah, I think we can kind of start to wrap things up here, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, really, most of the stream was just watching the cams.
In the tree. I want to know what happened in that tree.
When I wake up tomorrow, I'm literally gonna immediately go to Radar Omega and see if I can find out if that tree went down.
Bro, I want to know, like, right now so badly. More than I should want to know.
Hunter's getting back in. Looks like they're moving.
So, everybody, since we're kind of wrapping things up here, and this has been a very long stream, almost 2 hours, yeah, we can kind of discuss, what's the plan here? Because obviously, while Helene has made landfall, it's not done yet. So tomorrow evening, when this system is expected to, at that point, be a post-tropical cyclone over Tennessee, we are still going to be seeing several tornadoes on the East Coast and parts of the Carolinas. So we're going to have a stream out covering tornadoes in the Carolinas tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon. Saturday, things look so tame. So tame compared to what we've been dealing with. I don't think... I'm so burnt out over all the streams and videos we've had recently. I genuinely think Saturday, and honestly this weekend in general, may just be a break for me. Hope you guys understand. Again, it has just been so active for so long now. And again, I think that things are going to start to calm down soon. Any idea of rainfall in North Myrtle Beach? Let's check that out. So, North Myrtle...
By the way, sorry to interrupt you, but we lost Horseshoe Beach.
Oh, we lost another one?
Yeah, we lost the big storm surge.
So, right now, revealed the rain in Myrtle Beach is about 1/3 of an inch, but it is going to we're obviously going to see more rain than that. So, if we pull up the National Hurricane Center's graphics, rainfall potential, North Myrtle Beach... Actually, you're not expected to see that much more rainfall from this. You're kind of just in the zone where you're just outside of the main part of the outer bands. Tomorrow you'll see some rain, but it's not going to be anything like what we're seeing in Florida, obviously.
Yeah.
So, anyway. But yeah, the plan for tomorrow, we're going to be covering tornadoes. Surprise, surprise. So, anyway... Yeah, exciting stream night. Hopefully everybody's safe. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we're going to be live here tomorrow, and then this weekend, I'm going to get, hopefully, footage in my area from the post-tropical cyclone Helene here. We'll have some wind, some rain, so that'll be fun. Maybe get a short out or something. So, I want to thank you all for tuning in. You got anything you want to say before you want to hop off here, Mr. Storm?
Yeah, so, truly devastating storm. Just keep in mind, we did seem like we were having a lot of fun. I did enjoy, covering this storm, but at the end of the day, like I said earlier, you got to remember that these are towns and communities that are being devastated. People's lives are being changed. People are forced to live in a different way, and it's just super unfortunate for these people, and it's just a really horrible thing that's happening. But I mean, this is nature, and this has happened before. And this is 2024 hurricane season. I mean, yes, it's an underperforming hurricane season, but the strength of these storms has, I would say, definitely been quite significant. So, just a very sad situation unfolding, but also very interesting with the science of it. Davis, thank you for having me on the stream. But very happy to be able to dig deep into the, forecast and the live coverage of this system. But just stay safe out there. Let us know where you're watching from so we can keep you guys updated, and that's all I got.
Alright, so thank you, Mr. Storm, for joining me for like an hour and a half of the stream here, most of the stream, obviously. Thank you all that have tuned in. I know it felt like we had light viewership this stream, but we got almost 30 likes. It only felt like it was light because the past few days have been so crazy. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, it has been such a wild past few days of forecasting and coverage and everything, but after tomorrow, we're done for a little bit again, and we're going to be taking, or at least I'm going to be taking, not as like a super long break, because we don't do that on this channel. The most I've ever gone for is like a week, and that's whenever I have to be gone. I don't want to be gone, but we're going to be taking a rare, probably couple day break, so that I can kind of recharge here and prepare for, hopefully, soon, some snowstorms. So thank